Hello Collective, my name is Cheryl and welcome back to Meta Tarot Readings. Welcome to all of my new and returning subscribers, and thank you to everyone for your likes, your shares, for your support of this channel, but most importantly for your support of these messages from Spirit. That being said, if you are a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, then this might be the reading for you. Let's check into the current energies to see if there is any information or important advice that Spirit would like to share with you at this time. All right, fire signs, you are the last group that I am doing today, and I don't know why I feel the need to say this to the Fire Sign Collective. All of the previous readings have been very interesting. And all of them have had a strong fire element to them. So I am curious to see what's going to come forward for you, but I want to remind you again, you only take what resonates. And if you are a cross watcher, while I appreciate your comments, the readings really aren't for you. You're able to come in and you're able to, take or glean whatever information or advice you feel that you need or need clarification on, but I am expecting you to do it for the highest good. Not for the highest good of necessarily the person that you are trying to check in on, but the highest good for yourself. And that you're using whatever information that you are taking from this to move forward. But I will remind you that the readings are predominantly, of course, for the Fire Sign Collective. And in saying that, I'm saying this to the fire signs as well. I was guided to say all of that to you, so I don't know what that means, other than, it's important that you know where you are in the collective, and you only respond and move on the things that you know that you're supposed to, as opposed to the things that you feel you need to do. Interesting message for you guys at the start of your reading, so I hope that resonates for you somewhere out there in the collective. And please remember, fire signs, there are over 1 million of you around the world, and that's making the number small. And this is not a personal reading. Again, I don't know why I'm feeling the need to explain all of this before I do your reading. I definitely didn't do this for the other signs, so, please only take what resonates. So Spirit, what is it that you want to share with the Fire Sign Collective at this time? We have the Eight of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So some of you have, I just heard, walked out, left, abandoned, discarded, in some cases, for some fire signs, a personal relationship, or at least a relationship where emotions were involved, because you've abandoned 8 out of those 10 cups. Some of you could have left a marriage. I'm looking at the crab that's holding up one of the glasses left on that very small island. So crab, to me, I'm seeing the sign of Cancer. You could have been dealing with a water sign. And Cancerians represent the home, right? They're the husband, wife, mother, father. They are the ones that stabilize the home, look after the home. I feel some of you fire signs are married. I got corrected, were married. Again, only take what resonates. But whatever emotional situationship you found yourself in, within whatever resonates to you as a 10 of Cups, you've abandoned it today. You're in an 8 of Cups. You're rowing away, and I just heard you're not looking back. Why is the 8 of Cups here for the Fire Sign Collective? Whoa. To do with the Queen of Discs. We have had a lot of Queen of Discs, Queen of Pentacles energy coming through in literally all of the readings, particularly in the air sign reading and the earth sign reading. I've never said that. Look, yeah, at the bottom of the deck, I've got the Page of Swords. Okay, this is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, and underneath that is the Tower, Scorpionic energy. I feel that this is connected to the Earth sign reading. And it's weird because I feel like at least the last 3 fire readings that I've done, the same with the Earth reading and with the air sign reading, they have all been connected to each other in some way, shape, or form. Okay? And I'm just going to say it, they have all referenced a 3-party situationship involving, particularly today as I've been moving through the readings, a Queen of Discs, also known as a Queen of Pentacles. Now, looking at the Page of Swords to this Queen of Discs, like the Earth signs, like even the air signs, they're watching this Queen of Discs, this Queen of Pentacles. She, or it could be a man, as you know, gender is fluid, is the object of this Page of Swords attention. And I feel that you're coming in as the Page of Swords fire sign. I feel that you are watching the Queen of Discs, who you were forced, interesting, who you were forced to move away from, that you are now having some serious revelations about in the form of a tower. So I'm going to be honest with you, fire signs, I feel a sense of regret surrounding whatever happened with this Queen of Discs. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You could also be dealing with someone who's an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But to be honest with you, I am reading you within that Page of Swords, spying, watching, keeping tabs on this Queen of Discs who you are unable to get close to. But again, you're having quite a few tower moments about who this individual, male or female, is. It honestly feels as if you abandoned the wrong person, air signs. Again, only take what resonates. 8 of Cups to that Queen of Discs. And I feel that there's a great deal of remorse surrounding this. You could be talking to someone, Hierophant energy, about this. Could be a priest, a rabbi, maybe even an imam, someone who you're hoping can offer you some type of higher wisdom, some guidance surrounding moving on. 8 of Cups to the Hierophant. And you're all, wow. You're also coming in as someone, you know, kind of dealing with things immaturely. I'm just going to say it. I've got Page of Wands energy here, right? Asked to be placed underneath the Page of Swords. So not only are you consciously spying on this individual, male or female, you're also fighting and arguing about them. But notice it's coming in as Page energy. And I just heard it's you don't have a leg to stand on. You feel as if you don't have a leg to stand on as I look over at this Tower card, because you're getting truth. You're being hit with truth bomb after truth bomb after truth bomb surrounding whomever this Queen of Discs is. I'm looking at the Sun card right now. There's been a serious revelation of truth surrounding this energy, male or female. Again, you're seeking some type of Hierophant, higher wisdom, some type of counseling about this, because you're in the Tower. Whatever you're seeing, whatever you've been observing, whatever you've been spying on has got you in your fields, your fiery fields, in a form of the Page of Wands. I also will say, collective, that I do feel, looking at this Page of Swords to the Page of Wands, that these are also 2 individual energies outside of you, coming in as pages, potentially younger, but I'm also feeling in the sense of maturity, they're not coming in, they're coming in as 2 very immature individuals as well, okay? So you could have been dealing with 2 other people surrounding this Queen of Discs, But again, something major occurred where you were forced to leave a situation, again, where you invested 8 out of 10 cups, and that has placed you in this tower. What can you tell me about this Queen of Discs? Oh man, this is someone that you're in love with. That came up right away. I've got the King of Cups. Fire signs, male or female, you're in your feels about whomever this Queen of Discs is. And this is why you're also coming in as this Page of Wands, male or female. You are really trying to use your voice, although it's Page of Wands energy. I'm going to say you're not doing it very well because you're upset. Wow. You're upset with what you're seeing, and you're upset with what you're learning about this Queen of Discs. That's why they keep bringing me back to the Tower and then to the Hierophant. I just heard you feel as if you were duped. Again, only take what resonates, fire signs. But some of you feel as if you were tricked out of leaving some type of relationship that you might have had with this individual. Because again, you're in your feels right now with the King of Cups energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and you can't stop spying on this person with this Page of Swords energy, as well as defending your actions, defending what you did, defending how things turned out. And I feel that this is why you're seeking counsel. You could also be you're trying to get a divorce. There it is. Whoa. Some of you in the collective are trying to get a divorce, or maybe fire sign, someone's trying to divorce you. It's another reason that we've got the King of Cups energy coming in alongside the Hierophant to that 8 of Cups. But either way, fire signs, if this isn't you, then your person of interest, they're definitely in their feels, but it's coming through very strongly. They're not being, how should I put it, convincing. I'm looking at this Page of Wands energy to the Tower card in their argument about you, or in defense of themselves. Interesting. Or in defense of themselves. So again, fire signs, if this isn't you, then this is someone that you're dealing with, or someone from your past. But you have left. You've checked out. Every time I look at that 8 of Cups, you've checked out emotionally from wherever you are right now. I also feel your attention is definitely on someone else. Your attention is definitely on someone else. And I do, looking back at this Queen of Discs, you're having tower moment after tower moment after tower moment surrounding this energy. And I feel that this energy could have been someone from your past where you fumbled the ball with them. Or maybe again, collective, someone fumbled the ball with you. Maybe it was this Queen of Discs. But coming in under a fire sign reading, it feels as if you recognize, wow, that you made a mistake. That came through. You made a mistake. Yeah, because you're hoping to have a new beginning. Fool energy. Arts be placed underneath the tower. Thank you, Spirit. This is what you're fighting for today. This is what you're arguing about. Page of Wands to the Fool energy. Because now you've been woken up with the truth. Now you have mentally checked out of whatever situationship that you found yourself in. You want to go. You want a clean slate, and you want the ability to start again. And I'm looking back at this Queen of Swords. Notice I went to say Queen of Swords, and it's the Queen of Discs. You're definitely, some of you are definitely moving through a divorce or separation at this time, or the person that you are connected to is moving through a divorce or separation. Hierophant energy to the Tower, to the Fool. And this is why you're paying attention to that Queen of Discs. You either want to go towards a Queen of Discs, or this is the energy, thank you, Spirit, that you are currently breaking away from. There it is, that you're currently breaking away from, that you have walked away from after having a series of tower moments about who you were involved with in order to have a new beginning. Wow. Okay, so again, please only take what resonates. A lot of different messages coming through. for the fire sign collective today, which in many ways isn't surprising. We're coming out of a full moon. Mercury has now gone direct, and we know there were a lot of revelations of truth, right? A lot of tower moments for everyone, regardless of their sign, right? Where people were exposed to the truth, where people gained their clarity, gained their wisdom, either surrounding a person, a situation, however it might have resonated for you fire signs. But it appears to me, from what Spirit is sharing and what I'm seeing here in the cards, that not only have you decided to leave a situation emotionally completely, you are absolutely ready for a brand new beginning. You want a clean slate because you've had your tower moments and you've gotten your truth. But I do want to reiterate for some of you fire signs, you're dealing with two other energies that are also spying on you with that Page of Swords and are also arguing about you within a Page of Wands. It could also be that the Page of Swords is also coming in as the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is coming in as the Page of Swords. So this also tells me there are a lot of people that are potentially involved in this situation that you have just left. And this could also be two children, right? If there are children that are involved in this breakup, in this separation, in you having to leave, that also need to be taken care of, and issues there that need to be addressed. But what I'm definitely getting here is that you have left. And fire signs, you either have your focus set on someone else with whom you want to have a new beginning with, or someone is spying, well, one of two people, or both of these individuals are not just spying on you, they're also fighting about you because of this. Wow, you've got a lot going on, fire signs, in your world. Because again, you're coming in as that lower vibrational King of Cups. Someone who is completely in their feels today, male or female, who's trying to figure out what to do in that Page of Cups energy. Because again, fire signs, either you or your person of interest, they got their truth. They move through their tower moments, and everyone is ready for a new beginning. Full energy. So again, you only take what resonates, but very interesting energy for the fire signs today. Can you show me more on the Fool? What is this new beginning for the fire signs? See, you want to go back to the past. Six of Cups. Fire signs, I suggest that you watch the Earth sign video. And I feel that this happened with the last collective sign readings that I did last month. This is all to do with the past. You want to go back to someone from your past. You are closing out wherever it is that you are now. Eight of Cups to the Hierophant energy. And for me, this is Spirit confirming that this individual that you've been watching with this Page of Swords energy is this Queen of Discs. You've received some type of, again, I keep hearing, you've received revelations, truth. I heard honesty surrounding whoever this Queen of Discs is, because you've made the decision that you somehow want to go back to the past. You somehow want a new beginning with this energy, with this individual, male or female. I just heard, because you recognize you were wrong. Wow. Look at that, yeah. The bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. You see this Queen of Discs as victorious, as the Yes card, as someone that you want to be with, or at the very least connected with. And remember, fire signs, you can switch the energies however it resonates, right? But you're caught, again, between a rock and a hard place, which is why you're in a Four of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, placed above that Page of Swords, still trying to figure things out. Because the thought, I just heard, the thought of losing this person is a burden to you. Ten of Wands energy on top of the Six of Wands, right? There's an issue that even though you've walked away emotionally from wherever it is that you find yourself today, There's still the issue of money. We've got the 4 of discs, and just to show I'm not making this up, to the 10 of discs. So this is my confirmation that for some of you fire signs, you've left a marriage, a relationship, a situationship of some kind or another, but you are still held in that same place by finances, right? It's quite possible, looking at this Queen of Discs, that you could have left this individual for the distorted version of this energy. Whoa, I just had destiny swapping. Fire signs, someone could have destiny swapped with your past person, 6 of Cups, to that Queen of Discs in order for them to get your attention. I'm looking down at wow, this is very specific. I'm looking down at the Tower card. And this is why I got the word duped earlier on, because this person felt as if they got a wish granted when they got together with you. But this is odd, so please only take what resonates. What I'm getting from you fire signs is you recognize this, all this person did was wear the energy of your previous person. And I feel that this is someone that could have worked really hard, particularly if you were already in a committed relationship or a situationship with this person from your past, the 6 of Cups. They worked really hard to assume that person's identity, and you went for it. Again, only take what resonates. Because now that you've discovered the truth within all of these towers that are falling around you right now, you're no longer in a romantic or intimate situationship or relationship with whomever it is that you connected to yourself to when you decided to walk away from this person in your past to go towards this newer energy, because now you know the truth. You want out. And you keep looking back to the past. This is what Spirit's telling me. You keep looking back to the past. 6 of Cups to the Tower, to the Queen of Discs. I just said because you're now pulling everything together. That's another reason why we've got the 4 of Swords to the Page of Swords, why you have been spying on your person of interest now that you've gotten yourself out of this situation. Or your person of interest is spying on you. Now they've gotten themselves out of the situation that they were in. But this person wants to go back to the past with you. This person wants the opportunity to begin again and to start a clean slate with you. That's pretty specific. You are still this person's wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And this individual is in hermit mode over you, Virgo energy. But fire signs, again, this is coming in more about you wanting to return back to someone from your past. And again, please only take what resonates, because you finally, interesting, even the wording, because you have finally recognized that where you chose to be, interesting, where you chose to be, the choice that you chose to make, it was, what I'm getting is, it was fake. It was fake. And the person that you're looking back at, the person that you want to go back to, you've literally, you're saying that they're real. They were the real deal. 6 of Wands to the high vibrational Queen of Discs, male or female that this individual is, as opposed to the, thank you Spirit, the lower vibrational Queen of Discs, male or female, who it appears potentially was destiny swapping with your previous partner or the person that you were connected to. And I do feel it was when you were still with this individual, you could have walked away from this person to be with someone else and you got burned. Because as soon as this person got you, whatever destiny swapping they were using, whatever energy they were wearing from your past, obviously this was someone whose energy they adopted, that they knew that you had romantic or intimate ties to. Looking at that 6 of Cups, They decided that they wanted that for themselves, and for some of the fire signs, you fell for it. And again, please switch the energies if it doesn't resonate. This is what someone potentially did towards you, because it's a burden with that 10 of Wands. It's a burden for you seeing the individual that you let go of doing well for themselves. And again, this could be your person of interest, seeing you as a burden, seeing you achieving victory after they let go of you and went towards someone who is literally masquerading as you, pretending to be you, destiny swapped with you, was wearing your energy like they were you in order to have not just your person of interest, but whatever else was connected to that. But I'm being honest, fire signs. I'm feeling it could go either way, that either you did this or someone did this to you, okay? But there's definitely the appearance of a lower vibrational Queen of Discs and a higher vibrational Queen of Discs, because that lower vibrational Queen of Discs, she destiny swapped. She took, again, they keep saying this, that she took the energy of your past person, he or she, to use for themselves. This is why the Page of Wands energy is here. This individual is having a really hard time arguing their point, and I'm drawn right back to the Tower again, because the truth is out. Look at this, can't make it up. Justice is being served in the form of Libra energy, right? Because karma has to be restored. And either you or your person of interest, they're currently in a 9 of Swords over everything that has been revealed, over everything that has transpired. But most importantly, for you, fire signs, or for your person of interest, about what exactly your next move should be. That ought to be placed under the Hierophant. And I feel that's why some of you are trying to talk to someone who can offer some guidance, who can offer some wisdom about your situation, but most importantly, about how either you can move back towards the higher vibrational Queen of Discs, male or female, who you want to reconnect with from your past so that you can have this new beginning, or someone today is attempting to do that about you. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Don't try to make it fit if it doesn't, okay? But I really hope that that makes sense for the people that it does resonate with. Oh, look at this. I went to split the deck on the Wisdom of the Oracle. It asked me to show the tick-tock. Time's running out. Time is either running out for you or for your person of interest, because again, you've left the relationship. 8 of Cups. I went right to the 8 of Cups. Someone wants a brand new start with someone from their past. I do, Fire Sign Collective, feel that that is you, but it could also be your person of interest, right? Is there anything else that the fire sign should be aware of surrounding today's reading? No. There's kind of, whoa, okay. This isn't the first time this card has come up, and I'm going to let you guess in what other reading this card appeared. It's the deep knowing. It's the deep knowing. See, for me, that says so much, right? You know, fire signs. That's why you left in your boat, right? And abandoned those 8 cups. And again, if this isn't you, then this is your person of interest. Someone was forced to leave a relationship, looking at the Hierophant, a marriage or a situationship, because they found out that they were being lied to. They were being lied to by a distorted Queen of Discs who was wearing the energy of a higher vibrational Queen of Discs, male or female, in order to get your attention. Or maybe, again, flip the script. Maybe you did this to someone, right? But what you thought you were getting wasn't what you received. And this person turned out to be a complete fake. And this is why today You have absolutely chosen to abandon emotionally wherever you are, but you're still stuck with the financial burdens and the financial responsibilities of not just maintaining whatever home or foundation it was that you built with that lower vibrational Queen of Discs. You're also dealing with money issues yourself. It's not as easy as just pulling down those pentacles and walking out the door. And this is another reason why you're in this Four of Swords, trying to take the mental time out to figure out what to do next, while still keeping a close eye on your person of interest from the past, with whom you, I just said, desperately want to reconnect with, now that you have your truth, because you want to now give this person the justice that you know that they deserve, fire signs. And again, if this isn't you, this is your person of interest, simply because they see you as blessed, or you have finally realized that that person that you potentially walked away from, or maybe made walk away from you, was truly the blessed one, was truly the one that you should have been with. Again, I just feel so much burden and regret, simply because you knew all along. And again, fire signs, if this isn't you, then this is definitely your person of interest. And why it hurts to see you get the victory, the acknowledgement, and the praise outside of them that you so clearly deserve. So I'm leaving the reading here, fire signs. I really, really hope that this reading resonated for you and brought some clarity, peace, and or healing for you. And if this reading did not resonate for you, then thank you so much for sticking it through until the end. Please feel free just to let it go, and maybe the next reading will be the one for you. But in saying all of that, wishing you all the love and all the light. Be good to yourselves as well as to each other. Until I see you again. Be well, everyone. Take care.